Hi, and welcome to Wendy's Witchy Craft Corner. I said it right! And I am doing a little talisman for one of my friends, and I wanted to bring you along. So, first things first, a few things you need to know about witches. This is my friend Ryan. He's just watching in for me. But things you have to know about witches. Before you do anything, you have to make sure your space is clean. Energies can harbor in some clutter, so you want to get all that clutter and put it away. Second thing is you want to do your research. So the talisman that we're making today is from the Shinto religion, which is Japanese magics. So they are very, very amazing. But they're very, very sacred, and we want to be as respectful as possible, so I did a lot of research. Most of my research will be down below, but the shout outs I can make is Ancient Origins, Asian Art Museum, and a few others. They're all down below, I swear. So, yeah, so what I'm going to be doing, first of all, let me tell you the story. We are going to be, what we're fighting against is I'm sorry for my butchering, Tengu, which is a spirit that is usually depicted with a red face, a long red nose, and is a shapeshifter, so it can be whatever it wants to be. But that's how it's usually predicted. But they're known to harbor in the mountains. They're actually the protectors of the mountains. However, they don't like non-righteous men. They have been known to play tricks on the monks that live in their mountains. And you know, in the Shinto realm, there are spirits that do all sorts of things. There are spirits that can be made into stuff, like they can start possessing stuff. Neither good nor bad, they just do what they want. So, what we're going to be working with, and again, sorry for my butchering, but he is also known in the Buddhist religion, but you know, if you know Shinto, it is a mix of the Japanese traditional and Buddhist. So, he, again, sorry for my butchering, Fudu Mayo, which is usually depicted as a scary face, but with a sword in one hand and a whip in the other. But he's more of a tough love deity. He will help you with whatever you need. However, you know, it's more for your own good. Like, you might have some troubles, but he wants what's best for you. And he is a fire deity. So what I'm doing, one thing you should know about magic is it doesn't matter, as long as you put your work in it and you put love in it and you put that magic in it, it doesn't matter how it looks. And I am not the best artist, so I am making a fire talisman, and right here, that's roughly what it's going to look like. I'm going to make it a little bit more cool. Look at that. That looks good. Of course, my lighting sucks. So, another thing that I do is I like to mix stuff. As an American witch, where we are a pot of just every culture and we take from everything, I am going to put a little slit in here, and we're going to put a potion in it later. Me and my friends are going to do a ritual to help this person, and during that ritual we're probably going to make a potion. I'll put the potion in the talisman, so hopefully it works. Magic is something that's amazing, and it just, you get what you put out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get what you put into it. So if you put a lot of effort into it, then you're going to get a lot out of it. So I am going to put my slit right here, and I'm going to try and follow it a little bit, but I'm going to just make a little hole here, and I will cover it up later. There we go. And remember to always ask your parents if you are not old enough to work a stove by yourself, you know, especially if your parents want to learn new things. Maybe find something you're interested in, do some research on it, and let them be a part of it. Okay, so I have my little hole in here, and I'm just going to smooth it out, make it a little bit more pretty, make it to where that it won't fall off. There we go. Okay, and then what I'm probably going to do, actually, you know, okay, so black tourmaline, this stone is for protection. It is mostly in Wicca that is...
It's a correspondent.
It's a correspondent.
So, it just contains a certain type of energy.
Okay. It's a correspondent that has a certain energy of protection. There you go. And so I'm probably going to use the tourmaline to mark the hole. So, knowing that, I'm going to make my hole a little bit lower. And this will be the back, so you know, it'll still be pretty on the front. There we go. And I kind of want to put it in the center just so it's aesthetically pleasing. Cool. And there we go. So that is going to be my talisman. Let me smooth it out a little bit more. I already have the oven working, and it's already preheated, so I'm just going to put this on my little baking sheet. And I'm going to smooth everything out so everything stays together. So one of the biggest things about being a witch is about being creative, especially being a American witch, because America is a melting pot, like I said, for all these different cultures and stuff. So you don't have to be limited to one culture. You can do your research, find people who think different cultures, because there's magic in every culture if you look deep enough. So just mix everything together, be creative, and the more creative you are, the more magic you're going to get out of your practice. So, alright, I have that there. I'm going to put it in the oven. We're going to wait 15 minutes, and we'll see how this turns out. Hello, beautiful family. So, we took it out. I painted it and did a few things to it. Let me just move the light here a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And this is our amulet for the fire spirit. Yes, I painted it. So the stone in here is a black tourmaline. I didn't know if I said that before or not, but I'm just going to say it again. It is for protection. I also put some copper wire to mix in there. Ryan helped me with that. One of the reasons why he's here to help me with my, you know, I can only do so much. And so the reason I used copper, two reasons. One, because I wanted to be able to make a little holder for an amulet. And second thing, copper is it's an amplifier. So, you know how when you have a stone and it's wrapped, sometimes, I'm not really sure what silver is, but I've seen silver, I've seen copper, which copper, like I said, is an amplifier. So, you know, if you have something wrapped, it amplifies its properties. And yeah, so I have that. It looks cool. We still have the little hole in here, so when we make a potion, we can put that in here. Yeah, I'm just going to continue. I'm going to put this on my altar. If you don't know what an altar is, it's basically your sacred space. It's your space that you put, that you do all your workings in. It's the focal point of your magic, you know. It expresses what you are. So I'm going to put this on there. Well, I'm going to let it finish drying because it's still a little bit wet. But, yeah. So, thank you for joining me. Just remember that your magic is your own. This is not the most pretty thing, but I put a lot of work into it. I'm going to put more work into it. And, you know what? It's all in belief. So I believe that it's going to work. So it's going to work. So all you need to do is believe in yourself, and you can do anything. I'm Wendy, and this is my Witch's Corner, and thank you for watching.